The Elon interview, I mean, that was pretty interesting, right?
Joanna Stern did a really, really good job with the interview.
I mean, he seemed more frustrated about current political environment in the U.S. in particular than I've seen him in the past. He's really concerned about the government spending.
You got to avoid stepping on landmines all the time, and I think there's little value provided by a lot of the stuff that you end up being required to do.
So anyway, macro markets. I mean, what a rebound today.
But I think it remains to be seen, whether you kind of continue to grow from here, or if these concerns that we saw kind of pop up in the market in the last week and a half, 2 weeks, will continue throughout the rest of December.
It could go either way. I mean, I think we're still in the bull market. I think people rotate out of growth stocks into more value stocks sometimes, and then every once in a while they get a big scare to get out of growth stocks. They come back over time. It's almost like a different market. It's almost like there should be a new index. I feel like the ARK Invest is like a proxy for it. Rocket Lab, one of our big names we talk about a lot, had a big product unveiling or update of Neutron.
This was just like a pre-prepared video presentation from Peter Beck, which had really slick graphics, and it was the production quality was really great. They started giving some technical details of their Neutron rocket. So it'll be like a medium launch vehicle. They chose carbon fiber rather than stainless steel. They've got this new Archimedes engine. What they're doing with this overall is they've got a very low cost vehicle, at least if they're successful in kind of developing all this the way that they say, which is not kind of pushing the boundaries of engineering in any radical way. And really they're trying to make that engine operate within a very comfortable level of capability.
Yeah, he mentioned a few times he doesn't want to push those engines to the limit. He wants them to be reused frequently. We're moving to Tesla stock now. He confirmed in the discussion he's not aware of anything for December 9th. To me, it seems it went from like a 5 to 20% chance to now like a 1 to 2% chance that maybe something just coincidentally happened.
I think the likelihood of a stock split now on 12/9 is like 0. I'm fine with it. It's been a bit of a distraction, honestly.
I'm happy with the stock. I mean, I think we're staying convincingly above 1,000. If the macro markets don't have another, panic attack with growth stocks, then I can see Tesla rising continuously from here.
Continues to surprise me. It's just how strong the fundamentals are.
And just so people know, Matt's financial model has been spot on the last few quarters. I don't know if people saw his record, but I think you're very modest. But you were like a penny away from the earnings per share for like 2 quarters in a row.
I just continue to be blown away by how good they are just on like the manufacturing side and how strong the demand is. There's still kind of plenty of room to go just on the core operations of the business. His comments are kind of his personal opinion, but I don't think that EV legislation is going to change on that or the bill itself.
I personally think Roblox is building sort of like it's been referred to as like this company town business model, but they're building sort of like their own ecosystem, and it's everything's interoperable within their ecosystem. But when you get outside of Roblox, it's a whole nother ballgame. I mean, I think Tesla will become a cash cow, just a matter of time. At some point, they're gonna just produce so much cash, they're not gonna know what to do with it. You can only deploy so much cash efficiently at a time. We love Lemonade still. We think it's very attractive. We're talking 3 billion market cap company, so it's practically a micro cap stock at this point. Either it's gonna dwindle over time, or it's going to disrupt the insurance industry to some degree. Even if it disrupts the insurance industry to some degree, we think it's a 10x return. Instead of trying to produce their own car from the ground up and do everything Tesla's done, which is a hard feat, I think they're going to try to just be the software cow of Ford or GM or all the other legacy automakers. I'm not sure how smooth that's going to go, but I think that's what they're going to try. They tried to create like an operating system for certain car manufacturers, didn't fly. Their brand doesn't get tarnished too much.
I agree. I mean, I think the thing that makes most sense for Apple to do is to kind of focus on the operating system